The Guardian lay broken in the crater, its glowing eye dim and sparks leaking from its chest. To any other species, it was a terrifying relic of a forgotten war. But not to Tom Keller. He knelt beside it, wiping oil from his hands, and muttered, "You look worse than my uncle's tractor, and I fixed that with duct tape." Tom wasn't a soldier. He was a mechanic from Earth, a planet the rest of the galaxy called a Deathworld. Not because Earth was cursed, but because life there didn't give up. Its people were stubborn, scrappy, and just a little crazy. When Tom was stranded on Virelia, a once beautiful world ravaged by war, he stumbled across the Guardian, half buried in rubble and running on emergency power. Most would have run. The Guardian was a machine of legend, designed by an ancient race to protect whole worlds. But it had been silent for centuries. "You're just like an old engine block," Tom had said, circling it. Big, angry, and probably misunderstood. He rolled up his sleeves, ignoring the heat from exposed energy coils. It was a puzzle. And Earthlings loved puzzles, especially dangerous ones. Tom spent days scavenging parts, sometimes dodging wild fauna and robotic scavengers. He talked to the Guardian like it was alive. "I don't care what they say about you," he'd say, tightening bolts. "You're worth fixing." On the 7th day, when he connected a bypass circuit, the Guardian stirred. Its eye flared bright blue. It spoke one word, "Why?" Tom jumped. Then smiled. "Because you needed help," he said. "And that's what we do." The Guardian was confused. "You are flesh. You risk death." Tom just shrugged. "On Earth, we risk death crossing the street." The Guardian began to speak more. It told stories of its creators, long gone. Of wars it fought. Of how it failed to protect Virelia from destruction. Tom listened. "Sounds like you've been through hell," he said. "So have we." Over time, the Guardian learned to trust him. And Tom? He came to see the Guardian not as a weapon, but as someone grieving. Then one day, dark ships arrived in orbit, raiders. They had tracked Tom's signal. "You're a Deathworlder," their message sneered. "Your body will fetch a high price." Tom cursed and scrambled for cover. The Guardian stood silently. "You should flee," it said. "I can buy you time." Tom shook his head. "No way. You just got back online. I didn't fix you to see you explode." The raiders descended like vultures. Tom grabbed an old plasma rifle and took cover behind a stone slab. The first shot scorched the ground near his feet. "Great," he muttered. "This is why I hate Mondays." Just as the raiders closed in, the ground shook. The Guardian stood tall, its chest glowing with awakened power. "Threat detected," it said. "Engaging." Blasts of energy shot from its arms, carving through the enemy lines. Raiders screamed and scattered. Tom ducked as a drone exploded above him. "Okay, that's new," he yelled. "Nice upgrade." The Guardian moved like thunder, shielding Tom from fire. "I am operational," it said. "I am whole." One raider aimed at Tom from behind. A mechanical hand crushed the weapon before it fired. The Guardian's voice shook the air, "He is under my protection." The battle didn't last long. Raiders fled, limping back to orbit. Tom emerged, coughing through the smoke. The Guardian knelt beside him. "Are you harmed?" Tom laughed. "Only my pride. I tripped on a rock." The machine tilted its head. "You risked your life for me." Again. Tom grinned. "It's what friends do." In the days that followed, the Guardian helped rebuild parts of the ruined city. Tom guided it, making jokes, giving advice, even painting flames on its armor. "Looks cooler this way," he said. The Guardian didn't protest. It simply said, "You are unlike any being I have known. Tom winked. That's Earth for you. Eventually, a rescue ship arrived. As Tom prepared to leave, the Guardian stood watching. Will I see you again? It asked. Tom stepped onto the ramp, then turned. I hope so. If not, remember this. He pointed to his heart. Sometimes, even machines can have one. The Guardian watched the ship rise into the sky. Alone again, but not broken. Somewhere in its core, something new stirred. A spark, not of energy, but of purpose. Fixing something isn't just about parts, Tom had said. It's about believing it's worth fixing. The Guardian believed.